G'day guys, I'm Martin
And I'm Anthony.
and we're here from St John Ambulance in Australia, the largest provider of first aid services.
Today we're going to talk to you about some tips on how to manage certain injuries within... I forgot everything. I'm here today to talk to you about some first aid tips and hopefully you'll never have to use them when you're out riding your bike.
I'm here with Bike Exchange.
No, we can do that after. We'll just jump in. Bike Exchange. Yeah. Hello, I'm Anthony.
Okay, now let's talk about another first aid situation that involves a major fall and major bleeds. Martin, I believe you've been involved in a certain situation.
Yeah, look, I was recently riding on Beach Road and unfortunately witnessed a cyclist come off in front of me. And what happened in true first aid response was that all the cyclists around immediately responded to secure the area, so there was no danger. A couple of the guys then responded to the cyclist in question, kept him very still, while three of us called 000 independently of the other. And it was vital to get that call in because unfortunately the cyclist wasn't going to be hopping up anytime soon. It was a major incident with major blood loss.
And you can see from that scenario that immediately the people, the first aiders, they thought about their dangers straight away because they were thinking of the danger towards the casualty and the oncoming possible traffic.
Indeed. Indeed, and we did jump on and call 000. The ambulance was on its way, but we did actively stabilise the patient in that situation.
Okay, so there was pressure put on the wound to stop any more bleeding, if there was that?
Well, unfortunately, there were multiple wounds, so the bleeding on the guy's forehead, that was immediately stemmed. The sun was coming up, so we blocked the sun coming into his eyes. And all the other riders around were secure, were guiding the traffic around the scene. And it wasn't long until we had the ambulance there.
Okay, and there was very minimal movement to the casualty.
Correct. What was amazing was as soon as the adrenaline kicked in, that guy was very keen to hop back on his bike. Unbeknownst to him, he had major injuries.
And the possibility of shock as well.
Indeed, yeah. Yeah, and it's interesting, what do you recommend, how to treat for shock?
Well, the best thing for shock is actually to lie the person down flat and elevate the legs, hoping that there's not too much damage to the legs because you don't really want to move the legs around. The reason for that is because with the body's trying to defend itself and is looking after the main organs. But one of the main organs, which is the brain, that is also losing blood. So we need to get as much blood to the brain and to the vital organs as possible. And that is done easily by keeping the person flat and elevating the legs so that the heart doesn't have to, work too hard to pump blood upwards.